2012 Ram 1500 hemi tick. Anyways, we pulled it apart. Just been waiting to get all the stuff back. Got the fucking cam out of it, oil pan off of it, oil pump off of it, timing set off of it. Just doing the normal stuff to it. The lifter completely left the fucking chat. Just one. The roller broke clear off it, which is kind of weird. I got all the parts to the roller over here in the front washer. There's a piece of the roller right there. Can't see it, but like that. And there's another chunk of it. Stand that shit up. That's two chunks of it. There's another one, and now there it is. There's another one. So I got three of them. And I got a bunch of little various needles fishing around the whole engine trying to find all them. Got the heads back from the machine shop, resurfaced, new valve job, 4 new valves, new guides, new valve stem seals. They basically got to go over. Well, it's got 217,000 miles on it or something like that. 216, 210, somewhere in there. Over 200. So new exhaust hardware, because that's broken bolts. Both sides. Exhaust hardware for the manifold to the head, collector to the pipe, camshaft. That is the lobe that got messed up. As you can see, it's narrowed up. See these brown stains right here? It cut those off from the ears of the little fingers right here. Just ate right through it. Putting in a new oil pump. Timing chain guide was broke. Chain was stretched pretty good. So it's getting a new chain, new tensioner, new guides, new oil pump, new camshaft, new lifters, and brake-in lube. Obviously gonna have that. But anyways, gonna put an AMS racing kit. I put a few of these in. They're real nice. They come with every single thing you need. All OEM. Well, you can choose for it to be OEM. It costs a little bit more. Like for the lifters, I think there's like a $300 difference between going with the AMS Racing version 2 lifters and the factory 6.4 liter lifters that they didn't have no issues with putting in the performance cars. So that's what it's got. It's got an OEM camshaft. First time I bought one of these kits, I wasn't so sure about it until I started taking parts out of the box the first time. And it's all factory Mopar stuff. It is expensive. It's $1,700 for the kit. It completely deletes the displacement on demand. So it turns what you thought you bought was a V8, but you actually got part-time 6-cylinder, part-time 4-cylinder into an all-time V8. It does that by putting these little block offs right here. Putting these little block offs, there's 4 of them, in the intake manifold where the DOD, where these little guys go. These come out, those block offs go in there. Then you use this tuner that the customer gets right here. This tuner to delete the DOD. Actually, not delete it, it just turns it off. It is still there. You could turn it back on if you wanted to. OE head bolts from Dodge. Lifters, Mopar. Dodge. Another set of lifters. Dodge. Timing chain set though is AMS. This is a full timing chain set. It's from AMS Racing though. It's a nice set. For the 9 Plus VVT Hemi. And this assume. Oh, so open up. So it comes with basically every single solitary thing that I'm going to need to make this thing run like a champ. The kit is expensive. Plan on having exhaust manifold bolt issues. These things are notorious for breaking. This one had 2 naturally broken on the passenger side and 1 naturally broken on the driver's side that holds the dipstick tube. And then 1 more broke on removal on this side, so we had a total of 4 broken ones on this side, and 1 broke on that side on removal, so we had 2 broken on that side. I was able to get 4 of them out. Machine shop got the other 2 out. My buddy Carl at C&K does a tremendous job on cylinder heads and just really any machine work that I take to him. The kit was $1,700 shipped. That's not bad. It was $1,700 shipped, which is a lot of money. But if you go to the dealership, I believe the camshaft's $800 roughly. The lifters are $200 a puck, and you got 4 pucks, so that's $800. There's $1,600 right there, and you got the same damn thing as you had to start with. That everybody knows is gonna, those DODs are gonna fail. Crazy thing on this one is it's not a DOD cylinder that failed. Cylinder number 3 is the one that had the issue on the intake valve, I believe it is. It is gonna continuously happen. I know it's not just the DOD, it's the rollers and the blah, yada, 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 you know. I mean, the best you can do is put the factory stuff in there, because the aftermarket stuff is terrible. I put one of these together about, maybe a year and a half or 2 years ago, with a brand of lifters that O'Reilly's and everybody else had, and they're called Encore. I would never use them. I put 3 sets of Encore lifters in the last 5.7 Hemi. I think it was right around the same year. It was an 11 or a 12. And it was continuous problems. It went from a 1-cylinder tick because it had a locked up roller and it ski-balled the cam. It went from a 1-cylinder tick to a multiple cylinder tick to pulling the cam and lifters back out, warranty in the lifters, putting it back in, still has multiple cylinder tick, pulled it back apart, took the heads off, had the valves or the valve heights checked, had the valves redone, put it back on, still had the tick, thinking that there was no way 2 sets of those lifters were bad. So I convinced the customer that if I got the money back for the Encore lifters from O'Reilly's, if we went to Mopar and just bit the bullet and bought the factory ones that would have came in the vehicle, did that, and voila, nice and quiet, nice and smooth, no issues. So everything I do now gets factory cam, lifters, timing components. That's just the way that shit rolls. Alright, you guys have a good day, and I'll make a video of this thing running nice and smooth. Maybe another little video after I get everything all installed. Alright, have a great day.